How you doing, everyone? This is Matthias Atva from Direct Dreadnought, your Dreadnought PS4 replay guy. We're back with another great replay in the Jupiter Arms Kitaro. At first I didn't think this match would make a good YouTube video since I get distracted in the start of the match trying to chase down a Corvette and the player winds up getting away despite my best efforts. But then in the middle and the end of the replay, things get very intense and I score back-to-back kills. Since the first couple minutes are a little uneventful, I thought I'd talk a little about the Jupiter Arms Tacticals and why they are my favorite of all the tacks offered by the three megacorporations in Dreadnought. People mistakenly assume the Jupiter Arms Tacticals are not meant for repair support and should be kitted out for all combat. While I do have an anti-Corvette variant that does well, it never gets the same kill score or match performance as my main healing version. Although the Jupiter tacks have no healing beam as it just does damage, that damage isn't actually very high. It can keep up a beat on Corvettes, but the damage of the beam drops off after about 2,500 meters and the damage isn't constant against smaller targets. Nuclear mines, blast pulse, and flechettes will do damage, but Jupiter combat tacks lack the main gun DPS of most other ships and their modules don't crank out that much damage either. Tacks have a relatively light hull and fairly inefficient shields. This all means that you have to get dangerously close to a target to do real damage, and you have none of the staying power of dreads or even destroyers. Using emergency evac for ambushes can help mitigate these problems, but it is still very hazardous and is also using this module in a way that the devs really didn't intend. So even though players often say the Jupiter tacks aren't healers, they're Corvette hunters, and that my main Kitaro build shouldn't be very effective, then why is it? First, the Kitaro itself is an excellent ship with great characteristics. It's much faster than the ponderous Akula tacks, and even though it's technically a little slower than the Oberon tacks, it climbs, descends, and turns much better than the Oberon models. On top of all this, the Jupiter tacks have a very small hitbox and target profile, making it very hard to hit, while also giving it the ability to fit into tight spaces. Secondly, we have healing pods and arty pods paired with Retaliator and Energy Generator. I don't hide under a rock and tickle the bellies of dreadnoughts with a healing beam in this tactical. This is a frontline tack meant to be in the thick of the fighting. Energy Generator keeps my shields up almost constantly, while Retaliator gets all of my modules online twice as fast, including Energy Generator, and sometimes faster. In fact, if I take a nuke to my shields, my modules usually cool down instantly, including auto repair beams, which is my third reason. Since the attack beam's damage is fairly low, it makes no sense to try to buff it with glass cannon or destruction cascade or even gun 101. But by using module amper, I seriously amplify repair beam's effectiveness and also the effectiveness of my pods and main beam, while all the while feeding my amper with Energy Generator. The last factor is something most players miss: attention span and battlefield perception. In Oberon and Akula attacks, your attention and perception is limited to the allies you are concentrating on with your heal beams. Since repair auto beams heal in all directions, I only have to worry about my proximity to friendlies. But my main focus is on the actual battle, what the enemy ships are doing and where they are, and also spotting ambushes and enemy strategies. My attention is also focused on where I am in the battle and how I can use terrain and my surroundings to gain a tactical advantage for me and my team. All these factors come together and contribute to my seemingly awkward Jupiter Arms Tacticals getting really great scores and high kill counts that rival other ship classes like destroyers. So before you pass off Jupiter Tacticals as only a Corvette hunter or not real healers, try to see the bigger picture and maybe give them a shot. You may be surprised at the results. Well, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you soon in Sinley Bay.
Captain.
Aye, Captain. Activating.
That did it. Enemy hull collapsing. Enemy destroyer has been eliminated. Enemy vessel.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Auxiliary power kicking on.
It. Hostile destroyed. Just took down an artillery crew.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Enemy command ship destroyed. Understood. Swapping to primary.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. Commencing cooldown.
Thanks. Support fire. Over here. Aye, Captain. Engaging.
Activated. Aye, Captain. Activating. Understood. Repairing. Repair pod is systems drained, Captain. Systems depleted, Captain.
Got a bearing on the enemy ship. Scratch another enemy. Understood. Swapping to primary weapons, Captain.
Engaging. Pod launcher reload.
You're the boss. Need support fire at these coordinates.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Shield activated.
Firing. Reloading.
Fire. Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. All vessels. We've got an enemy contact. Enemy missiles incoming, Captain.
Activated. Restoring auxiliary power. Stand by.
Understood. Swapping to primary weapons, Captain.
Understood. Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
That got him.
Let's see the whole system drained.
Fire on this target. I'll heal, you fire. That was impressive.
Shield activated.
Understood. Swapping to primary.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
You're the boss.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. System drained. Starting recharge.
Got a bearing on the enemy ship. Requesting fire at this location. Enemy warhead locked on our position.
Activated. I've got nothing left.
Activating primary weapons, Captain.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. Systems depleted, Captain.
The enemy have warped in another command ship. Support fire. Needed over here. Good night. Enemy corvette eliminated, Captain.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Locking in auxiliary power. Firing up. Commencing amplifying weapon systems.
You're the boss.
Auxiliary generators are down. Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Float the pod? Aye, Captain. Amplifying weapons, aye.
Requesting fire at this location. We took out their command ship. Aye, Captain. Engaging.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Hostile contact sighted. some backup here.
You heard the captain.
Pod launcher reloading.
Appreciate it.
Understood. Repairing.
Aye, Captain.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Engaging. Engaging.
Reloading pod launcher. System drained. Activated.
Thank you.
Amplifying weapons, aye.
You got him, Captain. Scratch another enemy tac cruiser.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Aye, Captain.
Repair auto beams activated.
All vessels. We've got an enemy contact. Firing.
System activated.
You heard the captain.
Clean hit. Target's going down. Calling friendly repair ships. We need help. Fire on this target.
That's it, she's done. Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Aye, Captain, activating.
Enemy vessel.
Shield activated. Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. We're in need of some assistance.
Aye, Captain, engaging.
Support fire. Over here.
System drained.
The enemy eliminated our command ship.
Hostile ship neutralized.
Enemy command ship detected. Let's take it out. Aye, Captain.
Repair pod is away. Systems drained, Captain. Repair auto beams activated.
Engaging.
They've hit us hard, Captain. Systems drained, Captain.
I call that a win.